Hello, everybody. This is Paul. I'm doing another book here in our daily Bible reading, and we are up to Second John, the book of Second John. So before we do that, we're going to open up in prayer here in Deuteronomy 6:4-9. Shema Yisrael, Yahweh Eloheinu, Yahweh Echad. Baruch Shem Kivo Mahuto Leolam Vaed. Hear, O Israel, Yahweh is our Elohim, Yahweh is one. And you should love Yahweh with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And have these words which I command you this day be upon your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children, and speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you retire, and when you rise. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and let them be frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates. Okay, so we are here reading this, and we look at the meaning of this. The purpose of Second John is to emphasize the basics of following Yeshua, truth and love, to warn against the false teachers, and it was written by the Apostle John. The original audience here, it says, to chosen lady and her children, or possibly to a local church. Written about the same time as First John, approximately AD 90, from Ephesus. Eventually, this woman and her family were involved in one of the churches that John was overseeing. They had developed a strong friendship with John. John was warning her of the false teachers who were becoming prevalent in some of the churches. And we see here such a common theme in John in his later years, and also as we saw in Peter, warning about all these false teachers. And it's no different here in this book. So let's read this little introduction here as we get into the blueprint of Second John. It says, truth and love are frequently discussed in our world, but seldom practiced. From politicians to marketers, people conveniently ignore or conceal facts and use words to enhance positions or sell products. Perjury is common, and integrity and credibility are engaged species. Words twisted in meaning and torn from content have become mere tools for ego building. It is not surprising that we have to swear to tell the truth. And what about love? Our world is filled with its words, popular songs, greeting cards, and media counselors. And romantic novels shower us with all notions and dreams of this relationships and feelings. Real love, however, is scarce, selfless giving, caring, sharing, and even dying. We yearn to love and be loved, but we see few living examples of real love. Painfully are those who grasp, hoard, and watch out for number one. Yeshua is the antithesis of society's prevailing values. That is false and self-centeredness, for he is truth and love in person. Therefore, all who claim loyalty to him must be committed to these ideals. Following the truth and living in love, reflecting love and acting with love towards one another. The Apostle John had seen the truth and love firsthand. He had been with Yeshua, so affected was the disciple that of all the writings from the gospel to the book of Revelations are filled with this theme. Truth and love are vital to the believers and are inseparable in the believer's life. Second John, his brief letter to a dear friend, is no different. John says to live in truth and obey Yahweh, watch out for deceivers, and love Yahweh and each other. Second John will take a few minutes to read, but its message should last a lifetime. As you reflect on these few paragraphs, penned by a wise and aged follower of Yeshua, Recommit yourself to being a person of truth, of love, and obedience. And as we look at the blueprint for First John, we see here, or I'm sorry, Second John, we see first he's warning about, it's only one chapter here. And first he's warning about watching out of the false teachers, and then he gives his final words. And the theme is truth, love, and also the false leaders. So join me as we do another book here of the scriptures as we read for Second John. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.